From political exile to underground resistance to becoming one of South Africa's most influential businessmen, he fought against apartheid only to become part of a system many still say isn't equal. Mzee Khumalo. Born on 4th November 1955 in KwaMashu, Durban, where he was also raised. Mzee's father passed away before he was 9 years old, and thus he was raised by a single mother. He bought and sold cans to get money as a young boy. Later, he began making more money by buying and selling fuel. In the 1970s, Mzee became a member of the ANC where he served in its military unit. He joined Umkhonto weSizwe. In exile, Mzee received military training and political training. He became involved in strategic operations, working behind the scenes to support the liberation effort. Exile meant separation from family, constant surveillance, and the ever-present threat of death, but it also forged networks, connections that would later shape his career. ANC membership and activities got him arrested and charged with treason in 1978. Mzee was sentenced to 20 years imprisonment on Robben Island. He was the 27th prisoner to enter Robben Island in 1979. He was given the prisoner number 2779. In 1990, after serving 12 years, he was released together with all other ANC leaders and other political prisoners, including Nelson Mandela. After his release, he served as the provincial treasurer of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal. Mzee was also a member of the National Finance Committee. Recognizing the power business could play in empowering black people, he decided to enter business in 1993. He attained a Bachelor of Commerce degree from the University of South Africa. In 1994, Khumalo went into business. He served on the boards of a number of publicly listed and state-owned companies, including telecommunications company Telkom SA, mining company Anglo America, financial services business South Africa Government Financial Services Advisory Board, and Rich Mining PLC. He was also the chairman of Johannesburg Consolidated Investment Limited, Minttech, and Durban Point Waterfront Company, which was instrumental in the redevelopment of the harborside town located at the entrance of the port of Durban. He went on to found financial services company Capital Alliance Holdings, which was subsequently sold with 8 billion worth of assets under management. Mzee argues that economic freedom is vital for Africa and that it is the last frontier for the continent's emancipation from its complex and troubled past. Creating opportunities for financial strength at the individual, corporate, and country level is a concern which he champions through his work across the continent. He aims to achieve this through sustainable partnerships with government and the private sector in the countries where he does business. In 2002, Mzee Khumalo founded Metalon Corporation, a company based in London, United Kingdom, involved in mining operations in Zimbabwe and Tanzania, as well as telecommunications infrastructure in the Democratic Republic of Congo. Mzee Khumalo is a trustee of the World Wildlife Fund of Southern Africa, and his family owns and manages a private game reserve focused on conservation and preservation of endangered wildlife and plants. Metalon Corporation was involved in a major case against the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe. Metalon announced that it is suing the Reserve Bank of Zimbabwe for failing to pay $132 million for gold delivered to Fidelity Printers and Refiners, a subsidiary of the Reserve Bank. Zimbabwean gold miners are required by law to sell their output to Fidelity Printers and Refiners, which buys the gold in US dollars and then exports the gold. Ever since 2016, a severe dollar crunch has rendered the Reserve Bank incapable of fulfilling its obligations, and as a result, RBZ and Fidelity Printers and Refiners has paid for the gold in electronic dollars known locally as RTGS or ZO dollars. Metalon said the currency issue had put the company in financial distress, stifled output from Metalon's mines in Zimbabwe, and led to job losses. Metalon plans to take legal action and possibly in a jurisdiction outside Zimbabwe if it does not receive a satisfactory response from the Reserve Bank. In April 2019, Metalon filed for business rescue for two of its subsidiaries, Goldfields of Mazoe Limited and Goldfields of Shamva Limited, in order to protect the company's assets from being seized by creditors. Like many former activists, Mzee Khumalo transitioned into business during South Africa's democratic transition. Khumalo was associated with major mining ventures, including leadership roles in companies like Harmony Gold and later Metarox. His rise reflected a shift from political liberation to economic participation. Post-apartheid South Africa faced a difficult reality. While political power had changed hands, economic inequality remained deeply entrenched. Business leaders like Mzee Khumalo were sometimes criticized as part of the new elite, benefiting from black economic empowerment policies while many South Africans remained in poverty. Had the struggle truly delivered economic justice, or had it just simply created a new class of powerful insiders? Khumalo's career sits at the center of this debate. A former freedom fighter, now a mining magnate. Mzee Khumalo represents a complex legacy. He's a symbol of transformation, someone who moved from resistance to influence. His story reflects the broader journey of South Africa itself, a nation that fought for freedom and continues to wrestle with what that freedom truly means. From exile camps to corporate boardrooms, Khumalo's life raises an important question. What does victory look like when the struggle is over?